Hi everybody, it's Harry again. Welcome back to another sing-along for the Alvanley family practice. Hope you're all well, enjoying the sunshine. Hope you all enjoyed the World Cup. Despite England not getting to the final, they came third, didn't they, and had an amazing result against France. But yeah, I'm glad Spain won anyway. So this week, if you're all enjoying the sunshine, so I am, I've got a couple of songs from the 60s and the 80s. Now this particular song was from 1988 by a band called The Proclaimers, and you'll remember them. There were a couple of little, well, not so much little, a couple of young Scottish guys wearing glasses, and it's called I'm Gonna Be 500 Miles. You remember it? It's great. You can join in. There's all sorts of echoes. You repeat it and all that. So yeah, there's loads of that in it. So I hope you enjoy it. It's my version of it. Not quite the same beat as they do it, but anyway, but you'll still be able to join in. And then I'm going to go to 66. There's lots of songs happening, lots of things happening in 66. It's a song by a guy called Phil Ochs. Ochs is how you spell Ochs. And in the 60s, Phil Ochs was a massive protest singer alongside Bob Dylan, Joan Baez, Tom Paxton, people like that. Protested about everything and anything. And Phil Ochs was a campaigner for injustice and all sorts. He wrote some great songs. And but he wasn't a well, but it got to him, all this anger that he had in his mind, really, and he had an undiagnosed bipolar condition, which didn't help his mood swings, which, you know, they're as bipolar sufferers are, they're up and down, you know, they're dead happy or not so happy. And he found it very difficult life, and particularly when the political climate in the US changed in the 60s, well, and the 70s. And sadly, in 10 years after he wrote this song in 66, he took his own life, which was tragic. He had family and everything, and he just couldn't cope with it, and like lots of young men do, which is something we need to eradicate if we can. But he wrote hundreds and hundreds of songs. Bob Dylan liked him. He also said there's no stopping Phil. It was anything that came out, he wrote a protest song in it. So this is quite appropriate, this particular song, is because I know a lot of young people are waiting for their A-level results to see whether they got into university, and then I'll be worried. So if you do get your right results and you get a place at university, like my grandson Alex, hopefully, I think the words of this song are not how he should be following, because Phil's sort of speaking as a student to the people that run the university that he went to, and he's telling them that he won't put up with things, and they're getting things wrong, and yes, it's a bit of a protest about that. So if you do go to unis, maybe not a wise idea to follow the instructions in the song. So it's called I'm Going to Say It Now. That particular, I think it is, yes. I'm Going to Say It Now, yeah. But this is The Proclaimers from 88. When I wake up, yeah, I know I'm gonna be the man who wakes up next to you. When I go out, yeah, I know I'm gonna be the man who goes along When I'm lonely, yes I know I'm gonna be the man who's lonely without you. And when I'm dreaming, well I know I'm gonna dream about the time that I'm with you. Well I go out, well I know I'm gonna be the man who goes along with you. And when I come home, yes I know I'm gonna be the man who comes back home with you. I'm gonna be the man who's coming home to you. Well I would walk 500 miles, and I would walk 500 more, just to be the man who walked 1,000 miles to fall down at your door. Da 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 da, da 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 da, da da dum da lim da lim da lim da lim, da 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 da, da 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 da, da da dum da lim da lim da lim da lim. Again, da 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 da, da 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 da, da da dum da lim da lim da lim da lim, da 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 da, da 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 da, da da dum da lim da lim da lim da lim. And I would walk 500 miles, and I would walk 500 more, just to be the man who walked 1,000 miles to fall down at your door. Okay. So, this is a Phil Ochs song. I'm going to say it now. Well, I am just a student, sir, and only want to learn. But it's hard to read through the rising smoke of the box you'd like to burn. So I'd like to make a promise, and I'd like to make a vow, that when I've got something to say, sir, I'm gonna say it now. Oh, you've given me a number, and you've taken off my name. To get around this campus, why you almost need a plane. And you're supporting Jenga Chick, well I'm supporting Mao. But when I've got something to say, sir, I'm gonna say it now. I wish that you'd make up your mind, I wish that you'd decide that I should live as freely as those who live outside. Cause we also are entitled to the right to be endowed. When I've got something to say, sir, I'm gonna say it now. Oh, you'd like to be my father, you'd like to be my dad, to give me kisses when I'm good and spank me when I'm bad. But since I've left my parents, I've forgotten how to bow. But when I've got something to say, sir, I'm gonna say it now. And things, they might be different if I was here alone, but I've got a friend or two who no longer live at home, and we respect our elders just as long as they allow. Then when I've got something to say, sir, I'm gonna say it now. I've read of other countries where the students take a stand, maybe even help to overthrow the leaders of the land. I wouldn't go so far to say we're also learning how, but when I've got something to say, sir, I'm gonna say it now. So keep right on a talking and tell us what to do. say it now. I'm just a student, sir, and only want to learn. But it's hard to read through the rising smoke of the books you'd like to burn. So I'd like to make a promise, and I'd like to make a vow, that when I've got something to say, sir, I'm gonna say it now. When I've got something to say, sir, I'm gonna say it now. Ooh, do you think they'll sack him? Or did they sack him? I don't know. Anyway, that's his opinion about uni. Okay, I hope you enjoyed the two songs. They were different, weren't they? And 20 years apart, near enough. So enjoy the nice weather that's still with us. Keep lots of fluids going in. Keep hydrated, as they say. And I'll see you in a week's time. Thank you very much to the people that came to the cafe last week. It was absolutely great. We had a great time. It was lovely. I really enjoyed it, as did John. And people said they were really glad to see us back. And the next one, I think, is August the 15th. I think it's a Wednesday and in the middle of August. Yeah. So that's it. Take care. Stay well. Stay happy. Stay healthy. God bless. I'll see you soon.